back here today in Montepulciano di Abruzzo, and I have many surprises for you. First of all, everybody knows Moishe. We've been having a great week together, seeing the best wineries. Currently, we woke him up really early, and I took him to Abruzzo. And for Abruzzo, we need a very special guest, Alessandro.
I woke up early too.
Yeah, he woke up early also. He is the master sommelier of Reserve Cut and a master sommelier from Italy, and I just need somebody who looks good on camera and can speak Italian. And Moishe, he speaks Italian. And finally, Emmanuel is our winemaker. He's our winemaker for Valle Reale, for the entire collection, the property. And we make two separate wines. We make a Mevouchal wine, which we've tasted and people have been going crazy over, and a non-Mevouchal wine. Currently, right now, we're tasting our second batch of the Mevouchal. First one was had a rough trip, understanding the machine. The people were from France and they came here. You know, everybody's yelling and screaming at each other. But we think to have perfected it. He's going to give us his interpretation as well. And
he speaks only wine language, and he's a master of wine, so he's going to interpret his wine language.
And Moishe's going to make all the jokes. Okay. Ask him about what his experience with how was it to make the kosher wine in general.
No, parlaci della prima annata. It's much more effort. It's 2 years investment because the first years, was, but definitely the second year. He says it's the same. It's not about the temperature outside, whatever. It was the mevusha machine. It take a little bit tricky. However, the second year is way more balsamic, acidity, crisp,
yeah, the nose is beautiful.
Yeah. And finished still with a nice tone of apricot at the end, so he has the fruitiness, he doesn't overdo, he's still crisp at the end with a little bit of the acidity that you want in Pinot Grigio, even though it's in the center of Italy. As you know, Pinot Grigio comes from north, however, they did an amazing job with the Mevouchal systems. This is Mevouchal, kosher, the difference between kosher and non-kosher is nothing, it's just our rabbi that does the job. However, when you touch the Mevouchal, you need to not pasteurize the wine, but now they do have an amazing machine. Before it was very difficult. But I have to say it's very, very, very good product, delicious, and that's pretty much it. Salute. Cheers. Or L'chaim.
L'chaim.
Can you say L'chaim?
Cos'è?
L'chaim.
L'chaim.
L'chaim. Salute.
It means to life.
L'ho imparato questi giorni quando mentre imbottigliavamo. È stato un molto più serio, qualcosa che sia, che non sia
delicious. Very long, still there. It's not just the alcohol there is the fruit, the bouquet, the acidity, everything.
It's also interesting because a lot of inexpensive white wines, Mevouchal, has like a bitter, burnt taste to the end, but you don't feel it.
What I feel, I taste wines that are absolutely not even kosher, so from Italy, as you know. And the first time I tasted Mevouchal, it was an impact. But we're talking about 5-6 years ago when it was my first approach to Mevouchal. I was like, wow. So, you're losing the acidity, you're losing the tannins, because they used to pass.
Like, what are you guys doing?
I was like, give me a beer. Now they actually doing a very good job. They stepping up, We're taking a long trip to come here and search for our customers in Brooklyn or whatever they are in the world. And this is an amazing wine. Very good job.
So, in fact, the first year, just for you to know, you can tell them in Italian, not Moishe, the first time we used a local producer. There is a local producer in Lauchi, not too far from here, where we shipped the wine to Mevouchal and bottled over there and brought it back. I wasn't happy with the quality so much. The wine came out great, and I think the wine came out great because the grape, especially the reds, because the fruit is so good here. But when we started to do the whites, we wanted a new, and we actually imported the Mevouchal process from France. And they were much more delicate. How does he feel it compares this year's Mevouchal from last year's Mevouchal?
Well, as you know, last year was the first Mevouchal, right?
Yeah.
In the Pinot
No,
Grigio.
the process. I want to know what.
Well, it's definitely easy. Ma ha chiesto qual è la differenza. No, it's a bit. Honestly, I'm surprised. Not even the fact that you guys made a Mevouchal wine like that, because I'm just surprised in general because center of Italy. I can't lie to you, as we said. Pinot Grigio come from Italy.
North.
Yes, there's different region that make Pinot Grigio, and now you're telling me from here, and then it's actually surprisingly very good. So
it's true because when we walked in here, you were like telling me quietly, I don't know about the Pinot Grigio.
I don't know about a lot of things in life, and then I find out on the way. Even when I started Reserve Cut, I didn't guess you.
Okay, let's try the next.
Moscato?
Yes.